Hey, good morning, folks. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Let's try that again. I have no idea what was going on there, why there was a black screen. You know technology. You do the same thing every day, and then it doesn't show up the same way. Okay, now it's looking a little bit better because I see the number of people watching it. So let's get started once again. The big story in this is that we are going to have about a 2 to 3 week cold blast coming on into Michigan, and I'll show that. All right, Amy Zettel sees me now. Yeah, I have no idea. I just stopped it and restarted it. So let's get to it and show you what's going on for the weekend. We do have some snow on the way for the weekend, just for tonight and Saturday morning. Good morning, Jeff Joy and Berta Jimenez, Lara Wagner. There's the snow. That'll be here, it looks like, late tonight and tomorrow morning. Okay, so here's the model that shows that. And what you're focusing in on is this light snow. All right, I am back. It's working. Light snow, this is the middle of the night tonight. Light snow starting in northwest half of lower Michigan. Tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., light snow across lower Michigan into midday and then off to the east. Okay, so how much? I'd call it, if you take a line from Grand Rapids to Flint, Lansing, northward, I'd call it a 1 to 2 inch snow. South of that, Kalamazoo, Jackson, Ann Arbor, Detroit, I'd say you're less than an inch, maybe a half inch, maybe a dusting in some places. Yeah, we did have a little technical snafu unknown this morning, so there it is. Hey, we can always blame it on the cold, right? Hey, good morning, Russ Lesmer and Peggy Perry from Jennings. Buffy Howe from Jackson, good morning. Lloyd Irvin, thanks for joining us. Okay, so that's the first light snow. Then let's show you the overall storm track is changing a little bit for the next couple weeks. And this is the next snowstorm. And it's in southern parts of the U.S. through Kentucky and Tennessee, the Virginias. So if you're traveling that way on Sunday, I would advise against it because they're going to have a good solid 3 to 9 inch snow through that region. Hey, happy birthday. How about 36 degrees in southern lower for a high? That's about as warm as we can get. Now this is Monday, so if you're traveling south, Monday it will be on to the east. Might take a while to clear up in that region. And then what we have is just, we have a cold northwesterly flow. Not particularly great for lake effect, but some scattered couple of inches of lake effect here and there through next week. And the big theme is just cold, cold, cold. We're into March 7th here. The next storm system could be another one of these nor'easters missing us to the south just because we're in a cold pattern. All right, sorry, I got to show you this now. Amy Zettel wants to know what the average temperatures are for this time of the year. In the mid to upper 30s in the southern part of lower Michigan and in the low to mid 30s in the northern part. And going up, the average temperature is going up a degree every 2 to 3 days now. So we are gaining power from the sunshine. Hey, happy birthday, Bob Clark's mom, 97 today. What's your secret? You know, on Johnny Carson, they always used to say, well, I take a shot of whiskey every night or something like that. This is the temperature anomalies. So deviation from normal temperatures, and we're going to look at it for the next 10 days. And basically what you're seeing, we're into the weekend and we're into Sunday, and this is cold, okay? This is 30 degrees colder than normal. Michigan's on the edge of that by Sunday, and then it comes toward us, and it comes in the middle part of the country. So you could see a big cold blob, not just an isolated Michigan cold blob, but a big cold blob is coming into the middle part of the U.S., including Michigan. We're into Wednesday of next week, and you're running 15, 20 degrees colder than normal. What's the deal with the high-powered jet stream that pushed the jet to 800 miles per hour? I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about there. Hey, good morning, Julie Guizdala. I am traveling to Northeast Tennessee this weekend. Plan to come home Sunday. We are going through Huntington, Virginia. Can you tell me what time the storm passes through Kentucky, West Virginia, and Ohio on Sunday? Yes, I can do that, Andrea Winnie. Let's take this as kind of a important question. Let's go back for her. What time that storm passes through on Sunday? Okay, right there you are at 7 a.m. Sunday, and you're at midday Sunday, and you're at Sunday evening. So if you left very early, you're going to miss the brunt of the storm very early. But if you wait anything, you're going to hit the heart of the storm through the middle of the day on Sunday. Okay, how's Tuesday for traveling from Little Rock to Saginaw? Okay, let's go to Tuesday. And I think you're probably looking at pretty good because this is a big, dry, high-pressure system. Mike Joy wants to know, how does he get a high like that? I don't know. I've been asking my bosses at MLive for another one because I feel like I wore it out in my shirt. I have a little hole in it. But so they're, I guess we call them limited edition. Okay. Oh, okay. Eric Briggs. So a jet stream pushes a Boeing 787 past 800 miles an hour. Well, you know, those planes fly, I don't know, 600-700 miles an hour. And then when you get a strong jet core, 200 miles an hour, you add that on. If the plane's flying from west to east and that jet core is 200 miles from west to east, you add those two on and it really starts zipping. So that really wouldn't surprise me that that can happen. Okay, where were we now? Okay, so I wanted to just go back to the bearer of bad news. Here's the temperature anomalies. And let's just keep going. We're into the end of next week, and we're still 10 degrees to 15 degrees colder than normal. Let's keep going. And one thing I do see in the extended is that the cold pocket, although holding tight, is shrinking and starting to get broken up with warm areas around it. But this is 10 days, and you could see there is nothing spring-like in that. Now, something interesting, and bear with me here. This is Monday's high temperatures. Monday, right there. Monday we could have highs in the single digits and teens. That could be record cold high temperatures. Climate Prediction Center's 6 to 10 day forecast, cold. 8 to 14 day forecast, cold. Rebounding in the southeast for those spring breakers. They think there's a flip-flop coming, the 3 to 4 week forecast for the second half of March. They get rid of some of the cold, warmth in the southeast, and they just made a 1 month forecast, and it surprises me that they didn't put us in deeper cold, which tells me that they think the second half of March is going to turn around some. Hey, Vanessa Jones, thank you for enjoying the forecast from Ypsilanti. Okay, and Leslie Stark says, ugh. So, there you have it, folks. Cold is the main story for the weekend. A light snow tonight into tomorrow morning. Mostly the northern 2/3 of Lower Michigan, 1 to 2 inches. Southern third, Detroit, Ann Arbor, Jackson, Kalamazoo, I-94 area, an inch or less. Dry on Sunday. Snowstorm to the south on Sunday if you're traveling that way. I'll start to highlight that more because, unfortunately, right on time for traveling south for spring breaks, it looks like we're going to get into an active storm track just to our south, where you don't want to hit that in Kentucky and Tennessee. And then it's cold after that. Sorry. But I guess if we want to look at is the glass half full or half empty, the good part about cold in early March is when it turns around, we probably have spring here, and it's probably toward the end of March. All right, just bear with me. That's all we can do. It's a waiting game now. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. You have yourselves a great weekend.